Alright, Shaheen. 1-2-2. Third hit, damage increased. Oh, and now it's more delayable. -2 to +3 on hit. This music sucks. Hold on, I gotta change. This is from fucking Tekken 6. What was that shit called? The shitty story mode? Alright, here we go. 1-2-2. Scenario campaign or something? 1-2-2. Now only -11 on block. Interesting. 1-2-3. So 1-2-3 now transitions to sneak stance, but it's high. Change from +13 to +3 on hit. That's a big nerf. I mean, it's not like people use these strings, but 1-2-2 and 1-2-3. Do people use those a lot? I feel like people mainly just use 1-2. World Black says for combos. Well, 1-2-2, 1-2-2 for combos. Oh, 1-2-3 for combos. Gotcha. That was an NCC string. Ah, okay. Interesting. Ah, 1-2-2 was as well. So 1-2-2 damage buff. Safer on block. More plus on hit. And delayable. So 1-2-2 is a buff. 1-2-3 is just a minor nerf. Not even anything to talk about, really. One, 2, 3 on back turn gives a free hop kick. That's cool. Standing 2. From standing, this used to be +1 on block, now 0 on block. Alright, that's pretty good as a nerf, because most standing 2s shouldn't be +1. It's just weird. 2-1 is 0 to +2 on hit. That's pretty good change for him. 2-3 new move. All right. Standing 3, same as the 1-2-3 string. Change from +13 to +3 on hit. An opponent further away on hit, so he can't follow up as well. Standing 4, change from -9 to -10 on block. All right. Change from +2 to +1 on hit. All right. This is seems inconsequential, but let's read the extensions here. 4-1. Move now comes out 2 frames slower. Input window change from 11 frames to 13 frames. Okay. Why is everyone complaining about this? Doesn't that mean it's the same? Like the second hit is 2 frames slower, but the first part, standing 4, is the same. So yeah, standing 4 is still going to counter it the same, and you're still going to get 4-1. Everyone thinks it's no longer Magic 4. Oh my god, idiots. 4-4 opinion, opponent closer on block. That's easier to punish. Okay. You have 3 more frames to duck it. I see. Yeah, that's fantastic. Give me 2 more frames to duck it. It's super hard. I mean, look. What's the big deal there? You know, like, you guys know Law has 4-3. If Law ever does a 4-3, Law is fucked, right? If Law does a standing 4 by itself, Law is fucked. And you know, Shaheen and Law are very similar style of characters. So, yeah, I'd like to see his standing 4 have 3 extra frames of recovery on that shit too, because then it would feel more like Law's. I'm talking specific, like, yeah, oh, Law got a lot of buffs on his stuff. Of course he's happy, lol. That's not what I'm saying. I'm comparing two moves that are pretty much identical. I'm talking about how Law has a 4-3 string, high, high, and Shaheen has a 4-1 string, high, high. Both are countered launchers, right? So, yeah, it was pretty ridiculous 4-1 jailing before when they took away the jailing from Law's 4-3. And then they were like, you know what? That was pretty fucking dumb. Why did Law's 4-3 jail? But we took that away from Law, and then we gave it to a different character. You know what? We should make that not jail. So then they took out the jailing on it. On Shaheen's, because same kind of move. Anywho, moving on. Uh, 4-4, opponent goes from block. 4-2-3, opponent reaction on hit was changed. I wonder if that knocks down now. That'd be good for him. 4-2-4 junkyard. Cause a screw on counter hit? The last hit, I guess, right? Hitbox expanded too. Ah, okay. So now a second or third hit will screw on counter hit. 4-3 damage change from 15-17, so that's a nice buff there. 4-4. Opponent reaction on hit was changed. I wonder what that changes to. We don't know. Down 3. Change from -17 to -14 on block. That is fantastic. That's such a big buff for him. Change from -3 to 0 on hit. That's also good for him. Before, to make this safe, you had to do sneak stance and shit and cancel it, right? So now you just go fucking -14. Whatever. Butthhush says it's not. Butthhush says it's not. You cannot make it +3 anymore. Why not? I mean, based on what I'm reading, I'm asking why not, right? Because it says down 3 here was changed from -17 to -14 on block. Alright. Aha! It's right below it. 4-3 down forward. So moves can now be done 1 frame faster after stealth step. But the transition to crouch after stealth step is 2 frames slower. So what's the math on this? If it's 2 frames slower and moves can be done 1 frame faster, that means it's 1 frame slower, right? And then if the frames on down 3 are 3 frames better, doesn't that mean it's still the same? Because down 3 before on hit was 0 or was -3, right? These maths are hard. So this was -3. I don't think it works that way. Why not? Let's graph it. All moves come out 1 frame faster from the step, but casting is 2 frames slower. But if the move itself has improved by 3 frames on block, then shouldn't you be positive? Yeah, so instead of +3, you're +2 or something, right? You don't like it, to be honest? What? What's the big deal? I mean, you lost 1 frame. Like, if they had made this change here, where the transition was 1 frame faster, but, or sorry, the moves can be done 1 frame faster, but the transition was 2 frames slower, and they left the frame data the same, then yeah, you'd be screwed. Anywho, I think that's fine. Down 4. Opponent closer on block. Still crunches. No damage reduction. That's still a great move. Down back 2. Change from -5 to -10 on block. Alright. Change from +6 to +1 on hit. Why is this a big deal? This is not a big deal. Explain to me why this is a big deal. I see a lot of you guys saying it's a big deal. I would like to know why. It's a big deal because people like to throw out down back 2 randomly when they're desperate for hit confirms. It's not a big deal because you don't play Shaheen. You can't fish for rage drive. It's -10. Okay, let me explain to you guys why being -10 is not that big of a deal. Alright? Watch this. Did you jab interrupt that? Did you try to stick a jab in the middle of that? I'm just curious. Are you trying to hit buttons every time you see that coming out at you? Or are you trying to duck it and hit a button? I understand. I'm saying, you think you're really gonna get punished for this? You know what you're gonna get punished for this with? You're gonna get punished for this with a down jab. Holy shit. A down jab? My God. My dude, Shaheen is a poke character. I want to be throwing out down, back, and hit confirming them with my pokes. Yeah, okay, fine. Sainted Place Boy said, what Rip is trying to say here is that you aren't -10 because of mental frame advantage. So the only -10 you're actually going to get punished by is just the down jab. Because that's the only safe option you can do to punish Shaheen. Before it was amazing pressure, now it's a lost turn. Trust me. It ends Shaheen's pressure. You know what, guys? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I mean, look, if I was a Shaheen player and he was my main, would I be upset with it? Yeah. But it's not the end of the world. Not at all. Let's see what else he's got. Down back 3, opponent closer on block. Interesting. Blah, blah. Damage 30 to 23. So that's the damage reduction. Down by 3-4 and opponent further away on block. Alright, down by 4, opponent farther away on block as well. Same thing basically. Back 4, change from -1 to +2 on hit. Kenny won't be fine. They did him dirty? I haven't seen anything dirty about what they've done to him yet. Like, very honestly. I mean, yeah, there's some damage reduction. But he's got one of the highest wall combo damages that's, like, stupid simple. Like, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. We'll get there later. HP seal. Hold on, we'll get there. Back 4. Change from -1 to +4. Oh my god. But don't you think -7 and getting damage after every down back 2 or down back 2-1 is kind of stupid? Low-high uses this move more than anything else. You know what I think is actually stupid? Watch this. Huh, huh, huh. That's kind of stupid. Huh? 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 Uh-huh? That was genius. You know, like, what? Come on, bro. It's hella fucking hit confirmable. I've been talking about this shit since before Lee was in the game. Yeah. You're not familiar with Shaheen, but down by 2 pressures, to put it simply, all low-high did. Why would low-high only use that move so much? Are you telling me that he was using a move that was ridiculously good? Wait a second. A guy who won Evo was using a move that was ridiculously good, and it was basically all he did? Why would they nerf that? I have no clue. They did him dirty. They did him dirty. There are not a lot of buffs here, by the way. Let's see. Up forward 4. Recovery on block for both plays increased by 2. Recovery on block for both plays increased by 2. More recovery by 2. All right. And then recovery on whiff increased by 2. So that's the same as Claudio's, right? Yeah, his has... Does his have more range than fucking Claudio's? Bro, it does. Claudio's... I didn't realize that. Shaheen's hopkick has more range than... Did I say it right? Shaheen's hopkick has more range than Claudio's. Yeah, I was talking to Book. He was telling me that he thought he had really good hopkick timing, and he was thinking about switching from Jin to Claudio or Shaheen, and I was very confused. And he was leaning towards Shaheen over Claudio. And he told me it's because the hopkick was better. So yeah, that's crazy. Katarina has the largest hopkick range. Interesting. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Forward back 2. Oh, whoops. I love that move, by the way. So this one, from 1045 to 2035. More easily transitions to throw on hit from farther away. This could miss before? Does that mean it has more range? That's such a confusing description. Opponent reaction when it doesn't transition throw was changed. How do you make it not transition throw? The hell? Hit him in the back. But I mean, these changes don't say that, right? It just says more easily transition to throw on hit from farther away. It literally says from farther away. Opponent reaction when hit doesn't transition to throw was changed. So in the back, it's going to do something else. Yeah, so the back of the side is the same. That's weird. Running 2, new move for Shaheen. Is there a manual input for his sneak stance? I forgot there is. Oh, down forward 1. So stealth step 1. The damage was increased to 10, but it's -1 on block instead of +1 on block. Change from +8 to +5 on hit. Opponent reaction counter was changed on counter hit. And it's +8 to +12 frames. I think on hit, on counter hit. What? If he's +12 on a counter hit of this, what does that give him free? What's his 12 frame punish? Like that? No, because 4-1. So that'll happen? Wow. That seems pretty good. I mean, I don't know how much you guys use Sneak Stance 1, but counter hit confirming that might be kind of hard to do, I bet. Yeah, it seems pretty hard. But I think, like, people probably just throw out the 4-1 and the 4-4, right? Bruce Lewis says, what's the verdict so far on overall balance? Oh, by the way, Rip, your emotes are kick ass. Thank you. While standing 1. Oh yeah, while standing 1 counter right now into 4-2-3 is pretty cheap. Yeah, but that was easy to tell. This guy, Cyber Monkey 69, with the 63 months in a row. Give that man some booms. If you guys have a sub, I don't care if it was gifted to you by someone else or not, give that man some booms and some cakes or whatever else you got. Hell, whatever emotes you got, send him some emotes. Damn, Cyber Monkey 69. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much for the continued support of this channel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, so what I was saying, the hit confirm on while standing 1 is easy because there's that big old zoom in, right? But when you just have Sneak Stance 1, like how are you going to hit confirm that into 4-2-3? It doesn't mention anything there in the notes about it. Sneak Stance 2 is now safe on block versus -13 before. And this low, the damage was increased, but it's still just a bad block. Alright. But damage increase on that is good. Doesn't he end some combos with that? Let's see. While rising 2, recovery on block for both players increased by 4. Those changes where it says recovery on whatever for both players or anything for both players usually just means that it's the same. It's just that it's you're gonna have to react faster essentially because the game's gonna move faster. While rising 3-3, opponent closer on block. Slide is also 4 frames safer on block. This is shocking to me. When I saw the slide change for Law, I thought they were just trying to make Law slide more like Shaheen's. The fact that Shaheen's is also a lot faster is pretty ridiculous. So now you can do back 1+2 from crouch for a counter, which is interesting. And that's it. So what was the major nerfs here? I saw someone talk about the standing 3. Sainted Place where it says 4 is -10 and down back 2 isn't cheap, Kappa. Those are the 2 nerfs, huh? Yeah, I think... Man, it's crazy. How many characters I've heard were like ridiculous, and to me they're like totally whatever, normal. Yeah, dead characters. Yeah, you know they didn't touch Shaheen's down forward 1. Anyone ever see Lohi use down forward 1? I wonder if this might be a good move for Shaheen. It's the first time Tekken has a balancing update, so people are freaking out for no reason. That's not true, though. That's not true, because Fudo Stamp says Sukin said Shaheen got put in a casket. Yeah, well... He also said that Ling Xiaoyu was dead, and she is hella not dead. What is this shit? This is Ling Xiaoyu's song from some old Namco game? Let's not listen to that. That's just weird. Sounds like a porno or something. Yeah. From what I've read so far, I think Shaheen is fine. I think Ling is fine. Paul might be the most nerfed character I've seen so far. And he's still gonna destroy people with Death Fists. It's just that at the top level, you never saw Death Fist, you know? Low Eye's pissed because it's his man, he's sensitive to it, and everyone else is just taking his word as gospel. Well, I hope he believes it, because I want to see Lohai play Law. You know? All the words he said about Kazumi are nothing but true. Who said what about Kazumi? I think Kazumi is fine too. Lohai said she was OP. Kazumi is so RIP. No, she's not. I can't believe the amount of incorrect whining and complaining I've seen so far. Is the wall balance update going to be free? Yes. But if you want the characters, you have to buy the season pass. Xiaoyu is dead. Yeah, what did they do? They deleted AOP, right? Oh, wait, what? They didn't touch AOP? They didn't even touch it. They didn't even touch it. But Xiaoyu's dead. Xiaoyu's dead. Yeah, wait, they changed their whole AOP mix-up game? Wait, what? They didn't touch their AOP mix-up game? At all? Oh. Xiaoyu's dead. She now can potentially launch off X marks the spot and it's delayable. That sounds like a buff. Xiaoyu's dead. Her 14 frame launcher with just standing 3 is now minus 10. She's dead. She's gonna get jab punished. You saw Peeling crying on Twitter. Yeah, I'm seeing a pattern here. You saw Peeling crying on Twitter. Sukin said people were in caskets. It's all these damn lay players. All they know is a bunch of stance transitions. Do you think Electrics will be as buff as in Tag 2 in Season 2? Electrics will definitely be buffer. You feel sorry for Nee having to get to know all these balance changes because he plays everyone. You know, I don't know how different it's going to be to play against. Like, Claudio is definitely different to play against. But if you're playing against, like, most characters, like, this, you got to treat this like a new game. I was telling people before this came out, this is very much like going from Tekken 5 to Tekken 5 DR. Going from Tekken 6 to Tekken 6 BR. You know, going from Tekken 7 to Tekken 7 FR. This is the next version of that. You know, it's not that crazy. It's a lot of it's the same. There'll be a couple things you have to learn per character. That's pretty important. What R is this? I don't know. The real interesting thing that I'm curious about is whether they change the stages at all. Or maybe if they change the life bars at all. They shouldn't change the life bars? I think they should. Not because I cosmetically don't like them. I like the way they look here. It's just that every time the Tekken has had an update, they've changed the life bars, right? Like, these life bars currently are what they kind of look like in Tekken 5.0. But in Tekken 5 DR, they made them like a teal color, you know? Yeah, it's just so that you can differentiate when you look at the game and say this is Season 2 versus Season 1, or this was 5.0, this is DR. But this isn't considered a named update, so maybe they won't touch them. I mean, but this is all new territory, right? Anywho, that's Shaheen.